Okay, let's do another one just because we can, okay? Okay. I'm going to go to the very last one on the bottom right of the page, okay? I've got it written down. You can find it. Let's work on it, okay? Now here, for me, being lazy, I see this being the easy one to work with and find the x value. Do my plus 2y equals 1 plus 2y. Right? And that's what x equals. And put my x value in there. So I have x equals 1 plus 2y. You see I took the x value here and stuck it right there with a parenthesis, 2 times the 1 plus 2y. I just manipulated to get the x by itself. Some of those others are tricky. You have to multiply and divide a 2 or a 3 and get rid of some stuff. It gets a little messy. But if you're good on your transposing, which we've done all the way through, you can be a transposing genius by this time. That's the goal. Now what do I have left? This is done. Got that. Now, need my plus 3y, and it all equals 9. Got it? Oh, come on, let's go. That's 2 plus 4y plus 3y. I know you got that, didn't you? There we go. There's your 9 right there. Now, no, that's not what it may look like. Here we go. Let's move the 2. Opposite sign. What's that? 4y and 3y. 7y equals 7. 7 times some number gives you 7. Yeah, right. Y equals uno. There you go. Now, what do we do with this? We can go a couple of ways. Let's put it back in here. Y is 1. What's that? We have 2x plus 3y equals 9. You got that? How simple is that? So therefore, let's get that 3 moved over. There we go. 2 times some number x equals 6. Therefore, x has to be 3. 2 times some number is 6. X is 3. You can put your 2 on the bottom and divide. That's okay. I want you to know it by both patterns. So, your point there is going to be x value first is a plus 3 and y is a plus 1. That is your answer. Plus 3 and plus 1. We will look at a graph next. All right, good deal. All right, all right, all right. Guess what? We are at page number, I don't know. Yeah, it's the last one. Is that a good thing or what? Look, I've done the 4 common quadrants. 4 quadrants. Right? First quadrant, second quadrant, third quadrant, fourth quadrant. You know that, right? All right. And they want you to be able to take an equation and tell whether or not the x and y values are on that line. The easiest way to do it is to take the x and y value and put it into the equation. Did you know that? Watch what I do on numero uno. Gotta keep up a practice here, guys. X minus 5y equals 6. Now, the first value is right there on the top line. There's an 11, comma 1. Remember what's first? X, y. So the x value is what? That's it. I put an 11 right there. Minus what? 5 times y. The second number is 1. What's 5 times y? Well, that's 5. Equals 6. Does 11 take away 5 equal 6? Just happens to. Guess what, genius? You circle that 11 and 1. That is on the line. That means x out here is 11, and y is going to be what? 1 plus 1. So it's going to be right up here. You go x value, 11 of them, and you go up 1, the y value. So that is on the line that you have here. Let's look for another one. Let's try the next one. Let's put in those numbers. Now I'm going to erase these to get them out of the way. So you can go back and relook at that if you need to. What are the next two numbers? 4 and negative 2. X is the 4 minus 5 times what? A negative 2 equals 6. We're asking, does this work? What's a negative 5 times a negative 2? It's a plus. Negative times negative, right? Plus 10. Does 4 plus 10 equal 6? That 4 and negative 2, not on the line. That's all it tells you. Doesn't get there. It's on another line, but it's, and you go on the chart here. In fact, let me show you where that would be. If you go x and plus 4, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, but you go minus 2. Click, click. So it'll be right there. You go out 4 positive on the x, and then you drop down 2, and that's where that point is. But it's not on our line. Let's look where our line's going to be. Let's try the last one. Plus 1, minus 1. Let me clean this out of the way here. Do you see how I'm substituting those in? You can do that. This is plus 1, minus 1. You remember that and tell me when I ask. Okay, x is what? Plus 1. We got a minus 5 times what? What's y? Okay, minus uno. Did you write that down on your paper? Get it written down. I want you doing the same steps I'm doing. I don't want this being easy. Negative times negatives, positivo. Plus 5. 1 plus 5, does that equal 6? Does it? Check, dude. All right. Now what's this? What is this one? What set of points is this? 1 and minus 1. Is that right? I didn't hear you very much, but let's go. X is a positive 1. There's a positive 1. And let's go down a negative uno. There you go. So our line runs right through there. That, of course, is straight. It just looks curved because your eyes aren't working right. Get them checked. Hey! But there you go. Put a big circle and a check mark around that one. This one here is a goodie. It indeed does it. 1 plus 5 does equal 6. How about that, genius? Go through those, work those, have fun. We're done. 98. Bye-bye.